Good evening. The Athletics Association of Trinidad ran off its national track and field program late last month, and some 7 Guyanese participated in the event, among them Cleveland Thomas, Alicia Fortune, and Andrea Foster. HGP Sports caught up with Fortune and her daughter Foster, who were both national performers in track and field. Andrea Foster did well to place in 4 events.
And the race itself was good. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do my best timings, but I did 5:10 in the 1500 meter, and I did my personal best in the 800. That was 2:19. First time ever running at 800 at international meet.
She also participated in a 7 km race, and out of a field of approximately 50 runners, Foster placed 5th overall and 1st in her junior female category. This is how she describes her performance in that event.
It was cool. It was like a morning run, so I'm accustomed running in the morning, so it's just like getting up early in the morning and running.
Andrea Foster, looking ahead, is hopeful she can qualify for the next Olympics after participating in some upcoming events.
I have Inter Guyana Games next, then next year, Carifta, and also I'm looking forward for Olympics.
Alicia Fortune, a bodybuilder as well, also impressed at the TNT meet.
I did participate in the Trinidad Senior Championship. It was challenging, but nevertheless we were able to come out successful. Fortunately, I able to came out 3rd in the women's 100 meter, where that would have been then the Open.
While special thanks was expressed to their sponsors, individual and corporate, Foster pleaded for more corporate sponsorship as athletes generally continue to make Guyana proud on the international sporting stage. Host nation Brazil and Germany landed themselves as semi-final places in their exciting quarter-final World Cup matches played today in the neighboring republic. The thin victories in both games by no means reflected the intensity of the play. In the first of the doubleheader, Germany scraped home by 1-0 through a first-session goal by Hummels, and though the French battled for control all through the rest of the match, they just had to settle for a disappointing trip back home. In the match of the day, Brazil asserted their dominance over their fellow South American team, Colombia. From as early as the 7th minute, when Silva put the home side ahead, the odds seemed tilted in the Brazilians' favor. The teams went at each other for the rest of the first half and much of the second, until Luis felt like wasting no more time and hit the back of the Colombians' net in the 69th minute. By then, it looked all over for Colombia, but Rodriguez had different ideas and tried a late effort comeback when he got past Brazil's goal post in the 80th minute. That's all Brazil needed, and they held off whatever attacks came their way until regulation time. The battle continues tomorrow with another doubleheader anticipated to be another thrilling affair. Argentina, keeping the South Americans' hope alive, will face Belgium at 11:45 p.m. local time, while the daunting Netherlands will come up against Costa Rica. That game starts at 4 p.m. And finally, television coverage of the 2014 FIFA World Cup broke a whole host of viewing records during the first round of group matches in Brazil, highlighting the growing popularity of the competition and football in general around the world. Opening matches set new audience highs for 2014 all over the world as fans watched in record numbers in nations such as Brazil, Japan, Germany, the United Kingdom, Argentina, France, the Netherlands, Croatia, and Italy. An all-time high was set in the French-speaking part of Belgium. The viewing figures also revealed an impressive increase in the USA, Canada, and Australia, where the World Cup is helping to drive interest in the game to new levels. ESPN coverage broke audience records for men's World Cup matches in the USA. Some of the key figures include 42.9 million that watched Brazil and Croatia on Brazil Channel TV, Globo, the highest sports broadcast for 2014. England and Italy's opener that attracted 14.2 million on BBC One in the UK and 12.8 million on RAI One, the highest TV audiences in both countries in 2014. 34.1 million that watched Japan play Ivory Coast on NHK, Germany's win over Portugal that reached 26.4 million on ARD in Germany, the biggest 2014 TV sports audience. And the match between the USA and Ghana that was watched by 11.1 million on ESPN in the United States, setting a new record for ESPN coverage of a men's FIFA World Cup match. FIFA has agreed arrangements with more than 160 main media rights licensees for TV around the world, meaning all global territories are able to access the 2014 World Cup. In total, FIFA has approximately 700 licensees across TV, mobile and broadband, and radio for the World Cup. Approximately the total television viewership is 178 million in key countries involved in the Cup, aside the millions of other viewership. For HGP Sport, Basil Bradshaw.